Congratulations. Okay, yeah, listen, this was a short notice fight for you, obviously. Now that it's in the books, now that you've gotten the victory.
Snowboarding tomorrow. Let's go
okay,
vacation.
so that's the question.
There's snow around here?
Yeah, going to, I think Lee
Canyon.
Let's go, man. You see me guys there. Let's go hit some jumps. Let's shred a little bit.
How good does it feel to have the victory, though? How worried were you coming in on short notice? Bluster aside, all that stuff aside, how worried were you about this?
You know, I'm ready to die in the ring. That's not a joke. I will die in the ring if it came down to that. Luckily, you know, I didn't go out. It was a hard fight. But when it comes to like worry, I don't care. I will die in the ring. And, you know, just a good fight.
Okay, so for you, I know you were obviously very frustrated with the way the Cannonier fight went. So what kind of adjustments did you make, either mentally or, you know, obviously in this very short notice fight, but what did you do to make sure this time, like you said, the judges got it right if you didn't get it?
You know what? With the Cannonier, man, he's a solid guy. He's such a nice guy that I came in there with a lot of respect for the guy. I mean, he's a gentleman. He's an athlete, you know, so it's like, it's hard to want to kill that man. And, you know, he has a tough chin, and I kind of fought like a pansy. And, you know, I didn't want to take that to this fight, you know. I just got to be a man, fight hard for you guys. I'm in the UFC, the fans, you guys are signing my paychecks. You don't want to see me come in there and fight like a pansy. So if I go and have a war for you guys, I try.
Was this enough for you to just kind of put that to the wayside and leave the Cannonier fight in the past? Now that you just got a win, but to able to push a pace and do what you did on short notice, is that a thing of the past now, or is that something you're still going to carry with you as you head into your next fight?
The thing about LG guys, they're with us forever. I don't remember a quarter of the guys I beat, but I remember every who beat me. Every man who beats me will always stay with me. So you don't move past L's. They stick with you forever.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, you know, I thought I was one for, you know, big trash talk all the time. I'm always getting crap about it. But you seem to always be, you know, you might be bigger mouthed than me. Do you think that you do that because you're trying to get into their head? Like, what is your whole premise behind, you know, all the trash talk that comes? Hey, and by the way, I love it. And I think that it's really entertaining. And I love your style. I love watching your fights. But what is behind all that?
You know, I just like to joke. I like to mess around. But it's funny, like, when you guys see me at the weigh-in and you kind of see me laugh and smirk and don't make eye contact, like, I do that because who I am as a person wants to decapitate you with a chainsaw. And that's who I am. And when I'm at a weigh-in and someone's looking me in the eyes, if I make contact with them, if I make eye contact with them, that little voice in my head that lets me want to like lose my mind and take everything from them, it comes out when I make eye contact. So when I'm at a weigh-in and you see me looking down laughing, I'm not being a pansy, man. I'm trying to hold the homicidal thoughts back, so it helps.
Blood and guts aside, let's talk business, okay?
Yeah.
A win like this, you really reassert yourself back to the top of the heap at 185 pounds. Who are you thinking right now? Just if you had to pick a fight off the top of your head in the top 5, who would it be?
No, I don't care. I want a title shot. Whoever the UFC needs, I want a title shot, you know. I work my ass off for it, and if I don't get it, it's fine, but that's the goal in the UFC, to make money and fight for the belt. So whoever the UFC needs me to fight, just say the name, I'll make it happen.
Well, you know, you're you're the 16th person actually now to win fights in 3 different weight classes.
Yeah.
Welterweight, middleweight,
I don't
light
think
heavyweight.
this counts. I don't think this counts.
No, it counts. Come on, for sure it counts. You weighed into the 205 limit, but how did you feel physically? I'm curious, now that you've done it in 3 different weight classes here, where do you feel the best? I mean, do you see yourself actually ultimately maybe moving up to 205?
No, I love middleweight. I could fight. I could beat most heavyweights on the roster, and that's a fact. I like middleweight. I think I could beat most middleweights. I think I could fight for the belt. At one point, I think I could fight for the belt, but weight means nothing, man. You pay me enough money, I'll fight Francis, Eric. Sorry, he might knock me out, but you pay me enough money, I'll do it. You know, yeah, it's a bad idea, but you pay me enough money, I'll do it. I'll do it. You know, I'll fight all my cornermen at the same time for enough money.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I am.
I like your style.
You talk a lot about how you carry your losses with you. Now, let's just talk about the last 2. If you could have either of the 2 back, which would you want more, Pereira or Cannonier?
Pereira. And Pereira is one of those fights that, again, you know, he actually asked, he might come to a training camp with us, and I always welcome. You know, he's a warrior, he's a gentleman, but that's one of those fights that, again, I got caught. No disrespect, Pereira. He's a monster. We all see him. We knocked out Izzy. The guy's dynamite. But that was one of those fights that I didn't really feel like it was a fight. I got caught by a big, scary Brazilian, and that's one I'd like to run back, but I don't see that in the future anytime soon. So Pereira, come down. Let's get some work in.
So if you're not going to fight Pineda, then I notice, fighting is your life, I feel like. I feel like you're constantly in the gym. You're constantly training all the time. You step in on short notice. You'll fight whoever, whenever. It doesn't matter. When do you want to get back in there? How quick do you want to make a turnaround?
Let the brain damage heal up a little bit and give me a couple months. I'll be back.
Only a couple months.
Only a couple. Are you sure you don't want 3 weeks?
Months. At the end of the day, guys, the thing that fighting sucks, man. Half your paycheck goes when you lose. So, the business aspect takes the fun out of the fights.
Why don't you go on vacation?
No, I'm gonna go snowboard tomorrow. I invited you guys. Let's go to Lee Canyon. I'll go hit some jumps with you. Watch me fall.
Yeah, it's one day. You need a vacation. You need to be sipping Mai Tais on the beach or something like
Or
that.
come golf.
Oh, no, I don't take vacations. I'm too high strung, man. I start fidgeting. I'm gonna start trying to fight the caddy.
That's what I'm saying. Your fighting is your life.
Yeah, so it is, man. When fighters, so you guys know, half our paycheck goes. We sign 4 fight deals. If you lose, I wish I could go in there and put my hands up and die in the octagon for you guys. But there is that business aspect of it, and I think last fight you've seen the business aspect get away from me, and I kept thinking about losing too much, and I try to have wars for you guys. And again, man, let's do the death again. Let's go.
Listen, I think all of us can, these guys join me. You're not in boring fights, even the ones that maybe you don't feel like you performed as well. You always deliver. You always come to fight. We know that we expect that from you. And so, listen, you always hold your head high. Win or lose, you always deliver for us, Sean. So thank you.
Just so you guys know, I'm also a naturally depressed. Even now after this win, there's still so much salt and anger in me. I'm gonna go home and turn the lights off and stare at a dark room and just wait for sparring on Tuesday.
Well, hey, if you ever want some quality work, Sean, just quit avoiding me in the gym and we can get some rounds.
Hey,
in.
tomorrow, bro. I'll be there. Give me the time.
Sean, we have to ask, are you really okay, though? Seriously, are you okay?
Sometimes I am.
You need some help? I'm a mom. I'm
Sometimes I have a
concerned.
nervous twitch. Sometimes.
I'm concerned, honestly.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No.
All
Don't
right.
be concerned for me. Be concerned for others.
We're gonna-
No, I'm joking, you guys.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.